Hello and welcome back to Tyranny. So, today we are starting with talking to people in Lethian's Crossing, and then we will go and rescue the forge. And let's see, who wants to talk with us? There's someone up here. I'm looking at the forge-bound merchant, really? Melita. Okay, let's go to Horatian Bronze and Melita. We won't be talking to merchants right now. Oh, right, first things first. We need to loot the bodies. Listen, some things never change, okay? We are still gathering supplies, even though we have so much on us already. By the way, as I remember, we received some better heavy armor. No, thank you. You? Ah, Fatebinder. Come to stock up, I see. Harchy Bronze at your service. He bows. What can I do for you? Apparently you don't want anything from me, so I don't mind that. I'll give you this and this. And we don't really need those purple things. You don't have enough... Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it didn't react the first time. Okay, let's sell you all the junk. Okay, and sometimes if I do it too quickly, it will also... won't work. Not enough lore. You already know this one. You already know this one. We already have lots of stuff on us. Oh, this is good. This is superior. This is masterwork. Okay. Weeping Whisper. So maybe we should use it. After all. You already know this one. You know this one. Give me that. Iron pole. What's that for? A sturdy pole made of iron. It may have one served its thermodity as a spear or flagpole. Okay. Let's learn new sigils. Not this. I'm always confused. Learn. And this one. Let's see. This recipe describes the process for growing a powerful mushroom known as Waking Death that can prevent death. This mushroom can be grown with access to a spire infirmary upgrade and proper materials. Okay, so these plants are for the spires, I think. Yeah. So we have healed. We have some more stuff. Why he wouldn't... Okay, maybe we should go back to the spire. Yeah. And... guys, all of you, come here. Melita is up here. Wait, I wanted to say that we are far away from the spire, but that's not true at all. There's other matters we should attend to before we go back to the spire and pay them all a visit. You don't want to talk. Okay, great, let's go. That was a waste of time. Why would you tell us that someone needs help? Travel to Twin Rivers, okay. Go to Stone Down. It's annoying. Find a way to the Dawning Spire in the Stone Sea. Yeah. Oops, sorry. I pressed on the minimap by accident. Let's see, they are either by the Twin Rivers or Desert's March. Let's go to the Twin Rivers first. Because it's closer? They shouldn't be able to run too far away. Help! Before they kill us all! Flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds towards you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself and explain. The Scourgers! He hunges forward, trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points toward the battle behind him. The first brother, Ratamon. He entered the old walls and shortly after, the Bane swarmed us. She gains some composure and begins to speak more clearly. We've been cut off from base camp. We'll be trying to maintain some sense of order, but after Ratamon vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors to the old was sealed shut. How can I unseal the door to the old walls? Didn't you hear what I said? The Bane are attacking us. I don't care how to get inside right now. I have bigger problems to deal with. I will help. I need to get into the old walls. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight? His posture straightens, and he hoists his weapon with vigor. Then victory might still be ours. Bolstered with enthusiasm, he charges back towards the swirling battle. Good for you.
It'll take more than that.
On it.
I really wished I could shoot them both. Hello guys, go broken.
Good, Bover. Always I'm doing as Alpha.
You fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side of the battlefield. The soldier loosens the bindings on his gauntlets and flexes his fingers. By the Brotherhood, who knows how much worse that might have gone without your help. I am Brother Silas. I apologize that there wasn't time for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to Twin Rivers. I can only assume you are here for Atamon. I need to get inside the old walls. Can you point me to the entrance? The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Them Scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you have to go around. He palms over his shoulder. You won't have much luck with getting inside, since Ratamon sealed the entrance behind him. Welby might be able to help you though. She was trying to rally my brothers northeast of here. What happened here? What are Ratamon's plans for Lithian's crossing? I wish I knew. Ratamon said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some of our brothers. A few minutes later, the Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Ratamon standing at the entrance wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling! He watched the Bane overwhelm us and he was smiling! Then the door closed and I became a little more occupied with staying alive. Okay, thank you. Silas taps his hand to his helmet and nods farewell. Oh.
On it. Can't do that.
The river flows from Lithian's crossing to this point, where it splits into what are known as the Twin Rivers. And what do we have here? You can see a clearing beyond the undergrowth. The brush things occasionally and looks navigable. Tanglewood braid. Nice. So
Can't do that.
we have to go across the river either way. The river is relatively shallow here and looks like it can be safely crossed. Heavy armor.
Found something.
Oh, nice. You see bits of metal flakes surrounding the campfire and a pair of forge-bound tongs. It looks like whoever was here left in a hurry and forgot to take them. Nearby tracks head to the Old Wolf's entrance. The imposing wall looms over the river, stretching up and out of sight. Ooh, help him.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Okay, stop running around and we can talk, I guess.
Will do.
I was hoping to see you again, Fatebinder. Welby looks at the bodies of the Scourge. You picked the perfect time to show your face. Normally I would ask you to explain yourself. She gives you a stern look. Indiscriminately attacking those with different views from yours is a sign of a small mind. But, in light of recent events, I am inclined to agree with your methods. You're here for Atomon, aren't you? Welby nods as if she's answering her own question. I won't waste your time. He's gone, as is the keystone you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrick took it to Deserter's March. She spits when she says Myrick's name. He went to gather more support for Atomon's mudding plot. The brothers out here are outraged by Ratamon's betrayal. He's gone crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. So, if you are here to help, we'll take any help we can to get that keystone back from Deserter's March. I've got my hands full here. Is there anything I can do to help you? What is Ratamon hoping to accomplish here? His growing mania of the Bane has exploded into an obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Levian's Crossing of all the unworthy. She points emphatically at the Old Wolves as she speaks. The problem is, the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Ratamon is allowed to go through with this, Levian's Crossing will be destroyed. Okay, thank you. So no one can help us. Yeah, no one can, no one will help us. The tent has been dyed to blend in with its surroundings and doesn't appear to have been abandoned. Freshly gathered wool rests in a nearby bundle, and you find a few morsels of dried rabbit in a leather pouch. I missed something? I did not collect this one. Or did I? Oh, I did. I don't want to rest because we have so many buffs. Yeah, we do need that keystone. I don't know, we've been breaking so much edicts. So much magic has been flowing through us. And we cannot even mimic a keystone. Pathetic. The path ahead winds through a patch of twisted oaks, dry foliage crunches underfoot, and the hymns of insects score the day and night alike. The mingled scents of dill, wheat, and algae sour the air. Barely audible over the crunching of tree litter, you hear a creaking sound, like tightening rope, as the leaf-carpeted soil begins to shift around your feet. You draw your arms alert for the source of the disturbance, searching for signs of a trap. Like a storm of whips, a half-dozen green tendrils erupt from the ground. The tendrils lash at you, attempting to wrap around your arms and legs. Though they bite through your exposed flesh with fang-like thorns, you manage to fend off their grasp and escape the road. The vines continue to thrash, grasping wildly for you. Your vision blurs slightly, numbness seeping into your limbs. Your arms hang at your sides, heavy and awkward. In the flurry of motion, you spot an eye in the verdant storm, a central stalk standing still among the lashing whips. Your assault on the heart of the plant earns you a few more welts from the slashing thorns, but you manage to split the stalk down its center. Viscous sap oozes from the twitching creature, and a tangy copper scent lurks in the air. The spasming vines thrush their last, and then go limp. You collect some of the sap and shavings from the vines. Certain such things can be of use in an apothecary. With sensation slowly returning to your limbs, you continue toward your destination. Lacerations causes aura damage over time whenever target is damaged. Exhaustion increasingly gains a penalty to recover over time during combat. Okay, we will rest. We will rest. You convinced me. Oh, my butts. Did I? Oh, I think I
Look
said.
there. Do you see that?
Yeah. Thank you. There's another one, and there's...
Curious.
Oh. Ooh. Courts. Contingency. Where is it? Fleeing. Wars deflection, disengagement, defense, and recovery. Well, has wounds, don't you? Yeah, it's better than yours. Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here, along with a small pile of gear. I cannot read it anymore. That's weird. Oh, but that's something interesting. This rolled scrap of parchment, tucked away in a satchel, appears to be an undelivered missive. Are suspicious, cannot deliver reports. Come to the margin of fortnight. Look for rusted blade and shield. Rusted blade and shield. Ratamon is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have had to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Ratamon needs the helmet if he wants to keep Lithian's Crossing out of Kairos' hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter. And now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. Everyone, calm down. Locke looks back and forth between you and Myrick and sighs. You're right, Fatebinder. He addresses Myrick. Have your men lower their weapons, and I will have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed, if at all possible.
On it.
Of course. Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach and holds up his hand. Fatebinder, I know the recent events in Lithian's Crossing were unusual as well as regrettable. In light of Ratamun's actions forcing your hand, we will overlook all the Brotherhood blood on your sword. Right now, the important thing is to convince Myrek that Ratamun doesn't have anyone's best interest in mind, and his insatiable need to be the victor is going to kill us all. Why does Ratamun want the Forgebound Master? If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. Ratamun has become increasingly unstable since Kairos' forces took Lithian's Crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood? We can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of Forgebound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kairos' forces on the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Desert's March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kairos' men in the area. Something is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. It would seem not everyone in the Brotherhood agrees with Ratamun's methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we aren't murderers. Myrek is a loyalist, so he follows Ratamun's orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Myrek isn't an evil person. He just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated. You can talk some sense into him. If he isn't careful, he's going to get a lot more people killed. There is nothing more terrifying than blind faith in flawed leaders. Do you know where I might find Ratamun? I have no idea. Myrek probably knows, though. Okay, let's speak to Myrek then. Ratamun doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? I don't care if you trust me, but you will listen to me if you want to stop all this bloodshed. If that were possible, Ratamun would already have found a way, but you are welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you want to know? Why are you in Desert's March? Ratamun sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I can find. I assume that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So, if Ratamun sent you, you know where he is. Even if I had that information, why would I tell you? I just need to talk to him. You want all this to be over, don't you? Myrek looks at you suspiciously. Ratamun went into the Old Walls at Twin Rivers, and before you ask, I don't know what he's doing there. But even if you follow him, you won't find him because you don't have the keystone. Keystone? What's that? You've gotten all the information out of me that I will give, Fatebinder. Just know that without it, you will never find Ratamun. Why did Ratamun take the Forgebound Master? I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he will have to tell you, and he doesn't want to talk to you. How can you follow a man who killed his own men so indiscriminately? They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Myrek says this more to himself than to you. Otherwise, Ratamun wouldn't have killed them. That has to be the reason. If the men Ratamun kills are traitors, the Bronze Brotherhood must have a lot of them. Myrek purses his lips, his eye moving back and forth, and he considers your more words. You might have a point, Fatebinder, but I still don't trust your motives. I'm not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. Ratamun invaded Lithian's Crossing and attacked everyone, including his own men. We are in the middle of war, Fatebinder. People die. There is defiance in Myrek's eyes, but no conviction behind his statement. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motivations. He looks to the side and you can tell he doesn't really believe his own words. Do you really believe Ratamun is a good leader? Yeah, Yes! Marek makes the declaration vehemently. I know everything he does will be good for everyone. We just have to trust him. Well, Locke thinks Ratamon is acting in his own self-interest. He wants you to see Ratamon for who he really is. No! He's doing what's best for Livia's crossing! Marek looks conflicted. Isn't he? He shakes his head. Yes, he must be! He trails off, confused. Let's talk about something else. I don't have any other questions for either of you. Have you had any luck convincing Marek to stop blindly following Ratamon? He's not as sure of Ratamon as he once was. Marek, think about what it used to mean to be a brother with what the Brotherhood used to be. The Ratamon we knew would never do these horrible things to his own men. You will die if you keep with him. But he has never led us wrong, Locke. Don't you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? Help us, Marek. Ratamon must be stopped. Any way we can. No! Marek shakes his head defiantly. Ratamon may have his flaws, but I am a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader regardless of his shortcomings. He faces Locke, his eyes wet. I'm sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death. Ooh,
Will do.
hurt.
Arrows can penetrate prey.
Fall before me! I should try something else.
No, we're doing fine. Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. Ratamon needs to pay for what he has done to his people. If you want to find Ratamon, search Marek. If anyone knows where that madman has gone, he would. What's an old Wolf's keystone? Thank you. Locke makes a sharp gasp when you take the stone from Marek's body. That's one of the keystones Ratamon used to enter the old walls at Twin Rivers. If Marek has a keystone, Ratamon must be there. I figured that as much myself, thank you. Disfavored scouts such as these are not an uncommon sight in Desert's March. These two were likely attempting to observe the Brotherhood camp below and were gifted several arrows to their trouble. A disfavored soldier drew a crude map depicting Desert's March and other nearby wilderness areas. Multiple lines and connections points likely indicate patrols and fortified positions. The sheer number of them suggests that Kairos' forces are making aggressive attempts to control the region surrounding Lithian's crossing. Mighty blows gain a bonus to melee damage. That will be useful. The Brotherhood rarely camp in one location for more than a few weeks at a time, lest they become predictable targets for Kairos' forces. Let's search the rest of the place. God damn it, I did not see that one. Like I didn't pay attention that there's anything there.
I'd say that's worth a...
This bundle of pages, cleverly hidden within a rocky crevice at Desert's March, contain a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named H.B. The letters record detailed observations of Brotherhood operations starting a few span back. The author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations at the Old Walls near Twin Rivers. The spy was able to observe Ratamon on a number of occasions, and notes that the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in the strange environment and unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agents note that several sages were brought to Ratamon likely unwillingly in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the Old Walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. The last letter appears to have been written in haste, the ink smeared in a number of spots. Had to leave. Lifted sage notes and magic scrolls to set back enemy plans. R is likely greater threat than thought. Joint wilderness patrols, but absence from Old Walls will be noticed. Documents hidden, sewn into tunic. Route will intersect with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on left jaw.
Second glance.
Okay, is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Are you someone special? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I'll end this part here. Next time we'll go to the Old Walls. So for now, thank you very much. Stay alive and see you soon. Bye!